Let's get it, man. Welcome back to another stream where today where I will be making my NBA playoff predictions. My NBA playoff predictions. Yes. I did this on my first channel. Now I'm doing it here. First let me get all the stuff set up. Yes, I'm a human. Alright. Yes, guys, if y'all didn't know, I am a human. Let's get started, why don't we? Alright. Alright, cause hold on guys. First let me get the stuff set up first. Alright. So let's first let me hold on, first let me do this real quick. Sorry guys, I got this real quick. So this thing's not the playing tournament thing matched up yet, so let's see, so let's do this on. So it's Lakers over the Pelicans, Kings over the Warriors. Alright, then we have the 76ers over the Heat, Bulls over the Hawks, and then round two of the play-in, we had the come on. Alright, here we go. We had Pelicans over the Kings, and we had Heat over the Bulls. Alright. Alright, now let's actually get these playoff picks started. Let's get them started up, baby. Let's get them started up, baby. So let's get started in the first round. Let's start in the West, why don't we? We got the New Orleans Pelicans versus the Oklahoma City Thunder in the first round, y'all. Look, if y'all didn't know, I'm a big Pelicans fan. I've supported the Pelicans. There was a couple times where I tried being like a Raptors fan, but I just couldn't move away from my boys. I am a big Pelicans fan. All right. I'm not saying I'm the best or the biggest Pelicans fan, but you know why I consider myself a big Pelicans fan? Because I keep it real about my team. If my team wasn't good, I'll say that they're not good. If my team good, I'll say we alright. But yeah. First I gotta wait for this thing to load. But yeah, we got Pelicans Thunder. First, let me get this. Hold on, guys. Give me a second, bro. Sorry, guys. I have trash Wi-Fi. Can I see what we're doing? Alright. Let me pull this up. Finally. Okay, it's finally here. Alright, so now I can actually do the playoffs. Let's see, the first one's Pelicans Thunder. Yeah. Alright. Pelicans Thunder. So for the first round, y'all, we got the New Orleans Pelicans taking on the Oklahoma City Thunder. I'm a big Pelicans fan, and I try not to be biased. And I had a thing, because I don't want to be biased, but I got Pelicans in 7. I know Zion might not play, but give me Pelicans in 7. Mom, I can hear you. All right. Pelicans over OKC. Sorry, guys. All right. Pelicans over OKC in 7. I just don't really trust the Thunder. Look, the Thunder ripped my heart out last year, and that's not going to happen again. I got Pelicans in 7. I just think overall wise, I think we're a better team than OKC. The Thunder just had better production than us. So I think, and look, Pelicans kept it close with OKC. They're known to have close games with OKC. And I think this is a game or there's a series where the Pelicans get a couple wins that people don't expect, and the Pelicans go in and they beat OKC in 7 games. And yeah, so I got Pelicans over OKC in 7. Next up, we got the Dallas Mavericks against the Clippers. I had some time to think. At first, I had the Clippers, but then something hit me. I think Luka and Kyrie, they're not going to go outside in the first round, actually. Give me the Mavericks in 6. So they're going to try to get that monkey off their backs where, they can't advance with a name. And, yeah, I got Mavericks over Clippers in 6. I think it will be a good series. I think Game 6 will come down to the wire, but Luka's going to hit some crazy stuff, and it's going to eventually lead the Mavericks to winning against the Clippers. Next up, we got the Phoenix Suns versus the Minnesota Timberwolves. I'm not going to lie. Give me a sweep. I did not say give me an ad. I said give me a sweep. Hold on, first let me close this ad. All right. Suns, Timberwolves. I say the Timberwolves sweep the Suns. I'm not lying when I say that. I don't trust Phoenix. I don't see a world where I do see a world, but I don't think the Suns are gonna get a game on Minnesota. I say Timberwolves get the brooms out early and they sweep their way past the Suns. Next up, you got the Los Angeles Lakers against the Denver Nuggets, and these two teams both played each other last year in the playoffs when they both played in the Western Conference Finals, where the Nuggets ended up sweeping the Lakers to advance to the NBA Finals, where they would obviously beat the Heat and get their first ever championship. I think this will be a great series, one for the ages, and as much as I hate the Lakers, I'm saying that the Nuggets win in 7 games. Yep, this series is going to be over in 7. It's going to be a 7-game series. It's not going to be a sweep like last time. It's going to be a straight dog walk 7-game series. But the Nuggets are going to take it in the end to beat the Lakers in 7. Now, all right, for the East. Move over here so I can see the East bracket. Okay. Sorry guys, I have slow Wi-Fi. It's pissing me off right now. Sorry guys, I have slow Wi-Fi. I don't know what's wrong with this thing. I'm sliding up the bar. Oh my gosh, bro. Thank you. Oh, is that so hard? Alright. Now we got Heat Celtics. Alright, let me move over here. Now we got the Heat versus the Celtics. Alright. Heat Celtics in the first round. I'm not gonna lie. Call me crazy. I think the Heat own Boston. You can call me crazy. I think at the brooms out. I think the Heat are sweeping the Celtics. Yeah. As much as I don't like Miami, I got the Heat over Boston in a sweep. In a solidified sweep. Next up. Yeah, because obviously the Heat played the Celtics last year in the Eastern Conference Finals, where the Heat obviously went up 3-0. Celtics are coming back. They sent the games. The Celtics series of 7, where the Heat ended up winning in 7 games. Next up, we got the Orlando Magic against Cleveland Cavaliers, which is actually going on right now. For sure, I don't know why. Yeah, Russing, whatever that is in the TV. There we go. All right. Next up, Magic Cavaliers. I don't know the score of game 1 right now, but I'm going to go Magic in 6. Look, Cleveland, they're a good team, but like I said about teams, like they have the first round curse, or they have the playoff curse, I should say. Cleveland, like they are a great team, but in the regular season they're amazing, but in the playoffs they tend to struggle. So give me Orlando in 6. Next up, we got the Indiana Pacers versus the Milwaukee Bucks. I had to give this one some thought. Doc Rivers, will he be able to get a first round series win again with the Bucks? And how well will the Pacers be? Look, I think it's gonna be a good series. I got the Bucks winning in 7. Yeah, I got Bucks in 7. I just don't think the Pacers will be ready for Game 7. I think it's gonna be a phenomenal series, but in the end, I got the Bucks in 7. I could see a world where the Pacers pull it off, but yeah. Next up, we got the 76ers against the Knicks. I think this will be another great series. You got Joel Embiid. I never said Joel Embiid and James Harden, but I forgot Harden does not play there anymore. But you got Joel Embiid. You got Tyrese Maxey. I mean, they have a good team. However, the Knicks, I feel like Jalen Brunson will literally destroy humanity to win. I got Knicks in 7. Next up, we got round 2 of the playoffs. Conference semifinals. Let's do the Pelicans against the Mavericks first. Pelicans versus the Mavericks will be another great series. Luka, Zion will probably be back by then. So you got Luka, Zion clashing in the second round. The winner gets to go play for a championship. Obviously, they have one more round to play, but they could go play for a championship. This will be one of the best series of the playoffs. I got the Pelicans. You can call it bias. You can call it whatever. I got the Pelicans rolling to a 7-game series, and they win in 7. Give me the Pelicans in 7 over the Mavs. Next up, we got, if this thing will load, oh, there we go. Next up, we got the Minnesota Timberwolves versus the Denver Nuggets. These two teams also played last year. I know it was a quick series, but these two teams played in the first round last year, where the Nuggets steamrolled the Timberwolves in 5 games. But this is a different Timberwolves team. However, they still getting swept. I'm sorry. What is your problem? But yeah, I got right now, guys. The Cavs are beating Orlando 68-56. But yeah, I got I got the Nuggets sweeping Minnesota. Look, I know Minnesota's a good team and all, but I just don't think that I think Nikola Jokic will literally put everything against Minnesota. I think he might be a little bit upset that he didn't finish the sweep last year. And I know this year Minnesota was better than they were last year, but I just see blood coming for Minnesota, or coming from Denver. Next up, in the Eastern Conference semifinals, we got Miami Heat versus the Orlando Magic. Going to be a fun little series. But I got the Magic in 6. I don't think the Heat are going back to the finals. I had them winning an upset. See, I had them sweeping Boston just because I wanted to. I'm not going to lie. But against Orlando, I don't see that happening. I got the Orlando Magic in the conference finals, yo. Next up, we got who do we got? We got the Bucks Knicks. Honestly, give me Bucks in 4. I think this will be an easy sweep. Giannis and Dame versus Jalen Brunson and whoever else. I don't see a world where the Knicks even win a game against Milwaukee. Doc Rivers or not, the Bucks should manhandle Milwaukee. The Bucks are the better team. They have the better roster. They have the better duo. I don't even think the Knicks have a duo. So give me the Bucks in 4. All right. Yeah, give me the Bucks in 4. Bucks going back to the Eastern Conference Finals. Speaking of the Eastern Conference Finals, let's start the conference finals. You got the New Orleans Pelicans playing the Denver Nuggets. Man, it's going to be a fun series. It really will be. Pelicans, Nuggets. I like Denver. I love New Orleans. Born and raised. But you know what? You can call it whatever you want. Pelicans in 7. I'm going Pels in 7 to beat the reigning NBA champions. And they ain't got nothing on us. Give me New Orleans. Next up. All right, now I'm going to hit that. We got the Orlando Magic versus the Milwaukee Bucks. Give me the Magic in 4. Like I said, this is a series where Doc Rivers will kill them. Look, the Heat beat the Bucks last year in 5 games in the first round. Here I say the Magic beat the Bucks in 4. I just don't see Milwaukee winning. I could see them winning. I should take that back, actually. I could see them winning, but Milwaukee, they got some stuff to improve on. And that leads us all to the NBA Finals. Who will reign supreme? Where you got the New Orleans. Let me put y'all back here. The New Orleans Pelicans versus the Orlando Magic in the NBA Finals. I would love for the Pelicans to win, but I'm not biased. I have the Orlando Magic winning in 5. I think we play hard. We get to the finals. But overall, I think Orlando Magic stops us from winning. But that's all we got today, folks. Go check out Hurricane Mike, who's my original channel. And it's more than a game to everybody else. Yeah, so I have the New Orleans Pelicans being the Western Conference champions, while the Orlando Magic are the Eastern Conference champions, and I have the Orlando Magic winning the NBA Finals. But don't worry, the Pelicans, after reaching the finals, they will improve next season, and they'll get back. I know they lost in 5 to Orlando, in my mock, I guess you can call it. But don't worry, the Pelicans will make sure that they're in the finals again next year. Thanks for tuning in.